Kingdom Hearts has never had so many open-ended questions as it does today, somehow. So let's talk about how we got here and where we'll be going in the future. First things first, this video will have spoilers for Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind, so if you've not played the DLC yet, you have been warned. If you don't already know, my name is Earthquaker, and this video is a follow-up to last week's video going over the story of the Remind episode. So if you haven't watched that yet, click on the card in the top right corner to go watch that video and get all caught up. Remember to stick around to the end of the video to find out what this week's question of the week will be. The Limit Cut episode kicks off with Riku meeting up with Terra in the Land of Departure. In a touching moment, Riku and Terra speak about Riku's growth and how proud Terra is of Riku, stating that the very fact that Riku made it to the Land of Departure shows how strong he has become. Ventus and Aqua enter the scene, and together with Terra, the three open up a gateway, like we've seen before in Birth by Sleep, and leave, presumably in search of Sora. Though the lingering will and Aqua's armor have both been defeated, the two retain the ability to summon their armor at will. We find out immediately after that a year has passed since these events, conveniently, since a year has passed in real life as well. Riku convenes with the Final Fantasy crew, Sans Cloud, and Merlin's home in Radiant Garden. We're told that Mickey, Donald, and Goofy are searching every previous world that Sora has been to. Terra, Ventus, and Aqua left to the Realm of Darkness, and the Twilight Town crew are looking through the memories of Xion and Roxas, all in search of Sora. Kairi has been in a coma for the last year as Ansem and the Returned Somebody search her heart for clues. Sid has access to the same data as the Twilight Town and Radiant Garden research facilities and recreates data Sora as well as the data of the Final Organization 13 members. The Final Fantasy crew and Riku believe that through the organization's data, they may be able to find clues as to the whereabouts of Sora. Riku helms the controls, and we once again find ourselves playing our spunky protagonist and fighting the same baddies we have for the last decade, only this time with a major boost to their power. These fights aren't for the faint of heart, people. Riku controls Data Sora through battles with Young Xehanort, Riku Replica, Larxene, Xigbar, Terra Xehanort, Saix, Luxord, Marluxia, Xemnas, Ansem, Seeker of Darkness, Master Xehanort, Vanitas, and our very own Xion. While you would expect that you would be rewarded for your efforts in fighting all of these very long, tedious, and difficult fights, Riku emerges from the final fight, finding out that, in fact, no, nothing has been learned at all. Never fear, though, as Fairy Godmother arrives to tell the Final Fantasy gang she is searching for Riku. As Riku introduces himself, Fairy Godmother explains she was sent by Master Yen Sid to search through Riku's dreams, as Riku has been in Sora's dreams and may hold the key to finding Sora. Riku explains to the others the dreams in which he saw Sora among tall, dark buildings, obviously referencing the Azora secret ending to the base game. Fairy Godmother says this dream may be the key, along with the other two, fading away to Kairi sleeping in Radiant Garden's labs. While Riku and Kairi are obviously the first two keys, this leaves a question. Who is the third key? My immediate thought would be Sora, since it's his dreams Riku has been in. However, this remains to be seen. Beating all of the Organization 13 data fights will unlock the secret episode, better known as Absolute Hell, as you try to fight Yozora. Good luck though, because this bad boy leaves you absolutely no room to get attacks in. Sora awakes in the world of Ocean and Sky, realizing he's obviously not gone forever, and begins to shout into the void. Hearing a response, he begins beckoning for the speaker to find him. Sora sees Yozora, clearly perplexed, as we believed Yozora to be purely fictional, or fictional in the meta sense. He states that he recognizes Yozora, to which Yozora also seems perplexed, saying this isn't what he truly looks like. This leaves us with so many questions it could fill a full department store, so let's revisit this in a moment. Yozora recognizes Sora's name, which confuses Sora just as much as Yozora was confused at Sora knowing him. Yozora explains that he's heard of Sora, and all of a sudden we find ourselves in what looks to be Sora's heart, as Yozora pulls a gun on Sora. The world then transforms into Shibuya. Yozora explains he stumbled into this place and went through some trials before being told to find and save Sora. Again, more questions with currently no answers. One of two things can happen here. Yozora can and will kick your butt, and we see an ending where Sora loses and is crystallized? Yozora proclaiming that he will save Sora. The other where Yozora loses, and Sora remains free in the world of Ocean and Sky, Yozora stating that his powers aren't needed yet. Both endings see Yozora awake in a version of the Regalia from Final Fantasy XV, or rather, the original Final Fantasy XIII verses. Now you may rightfully have a lot of questions here, and don't worry, so do I, but here's what we know. Going forward, Yozora seems to be associated with Shibuya. Funnily enough, in Square's repertoire of games, there is another game that has crossed over with Kingdom Hearts that also takes place in Shibuya, that being The World Ends With You. We know that during Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance, the gang from The World Ends With You finds themselves in Traverse Town. Their world somehow disappearing, they find themselves in a dream version of Traverse Town. Fairy Godmother is looking for Sora in Riku's dreams, and Riku has met the Twilight Gang in a dream world. We also know that the world of Ocean and Sky, for all intents and purposes, is the realm of the dead in Kingdom Hearts, and it is said to touch the dream worlds. This is why we see dream portals in the world of Ocean and Sky in the base game. I have a hunch that we'll be seeing more of the Twilight Gang moving forward, and the power of waking is far from being done as a concept. Look out for a theory about this down the road, but in the meantime, you're now caught up on the events of Kingdom Hearts 3 Limit Cut episode. Remember to like this video, subscribe, and ring the notification bell to help grow the channel, especially if you'd like to see more Kingdom Hearts and Square Enix content. I upload a new video every Sunday afternoon. If you'd like to see live Kingdom Hearts content, come on over to twitch.tv/earthquakergaming to join us in chat. Now, on to last week's featured comment, from Benny Boo. Kingdom Hearts Dark Road will definitely be one of the Kingdom Hearts games. Sarcasm abounds, but indeed, you're right, Kingdom Hearts Dark Road will be one of the Kingdom Hearts games, and one that we will be covering frequently. Thanks for commenting, Benny Boo, and I hope to see you around next video. For this week's question of the week, do you think The World Ends With You will be a major part of Kingdom Hearts 4, and do you want to see a Shibuya world appear in the next game? Remember to answer the question in the comments down below for a chance to see your comment featured in next week's video. And with that, thanks again for watching this video, and I hope you all have a wonderful week.